The army found out he was gay. And they were none too pleased.
That's not a thing anymore.
It's not supposed to be a thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if some places it still is.
But Sponge isn't gay. He's got a wife and kid.
Not, but it can impact your progression in the military.
He's also in the Navy.
No, he's not.
They encourage. I'm just gonna stop. In the Navy.
That's all I could think of too. Did we drop flasks somewhere?
I'll drop them
Ella
down
gave
here.
me COVID, so I'm really slow tonight. So bear with me when I do loot.
You got COVID too, huh?
Yes.
I gave it to her.
I just got over it.
Where did you get it from work, Hello?
Jesus Christ, stay off each other.
Well,
I
actually, the
think
question
so.
is, did you get it from work or did you get it from driving people around?
Pretty sure from work because my supervisor was sick a couple days before I started getting sick.
Oh yeah, most likely then.
No, we got a 4-game cock and balls, right?
Yeah. No, there's a cauldron back here.
Where?
Get Salvi in here.
It's a big cauldron.
A very big cauldron.
Man, why is it so big and girthy?
It is rather thick. Are we supposed to grab 2 or 1?
2, there's 50 down.
2.
Oh, that's why it's so big.
That has 30 in it. And the small ones have 10. He just said he could come on someone. If we get him in here quick enough, he could grab his raw flask still. It's got like 9 minutes left.
Oh, you gotta act like we don't need them. I guess you can come.
Not Salvi again.
We'll kick out this person that you don't know.
Sorry. I don't care. If you want someone who's better, I'll bring my shaman. If you don't give a shit at all, I'll just bring this guy.
You know, we only got 5 shaman. That's not as many as we had Tuesday.
Well, my rogue would be better than my death knight, but
Bring your
my shaman's probably my best one. All right, we're back.
Yeah, Hello wouldn't mind being tricksted. Yeah, no more shamans. I'm with good potatoes.
I know I saw that in Discord the other day.
Resto is hella stonking miss.
That's like 2 patches away.
Yes.
All right,
I'm
let's get
thinking
stones.
globally.
Summon Salvi. Let him get his peppermints.
Are they even doing a classic mists?
If they don't, I will
Better.
riot. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only reason I'm playing Kata.
All right, Salvi
Yo.
back here. Come grab your flasky flasks. This way, sir. Come back this way.
Oh, way back there.
You should be able to grab 2 if you pop it.
Back he goes.
I already have one for last time I was on, so.
I believe you'll have to pop, lock, and drop it if I'm not mistaken.
Where you going?
Ray Gun?
All right, tank pull.
Yeah, here we go.
Or mage
That
pull.
wasn't a tank fireball.
Always giving us mages a bad name.
Got David Glenn.
He misdirected. It's fine.
I feel no regret.
Mage misdirect. You don't know about it.
New tech.
Apparently, only glad.
I'm very advanced.
What?
Beacon of fire. That guy's dead.
One must be fire vulnerable.
Yep.
Indeed, it is.
Going after all the mages.
Yep.
What did I do?
Did you hit the nature vulnerable?
Like ground acid or something?
There's a cleave and an acid spit.
Yeah, that's what got me.
An ass cleave?
Someone's
Sorry,
underwater.
yeah, you're underwater, whoever just talked. It is Z.
Z.
You're very underwater. underwater.
Can we get a table?
Yeah, the first one went down on the elevator.
I'll drop.
It was very troll-like.
Who dropped it on the elevator? Which
You
one
did.
Of you? I don't believe that.
I do.
Well, I haven't dropped one yet.
I think it might.
You know.
You guys want miter or keys? Oh, we got two bottles. Never mind.
Here we go.
I got keys.
Run up the stairs. We're gonna get those other ads.
All the way up, 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 up.
Might be okay.
I'll get skull and square. There we go.
Remember, don't kick.
I can't let Yurik die.
That was a really quick end.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Someone listen to their Foji.
Yeah, it said to interrupt, so I pushed the button.
Well, I appreciate that because Ice Block was on cooldown.
Ooh, kickoff 2024.
I'll grab Skull and Square again. There we go. Oh, this kind of sucks. We gotta wait for this whole cutscene.
No, we don't. You can pull the boss whenever he's right there.
Oh, okay. Just annoying with them talking.
Yeah, let's get our marks down.
You have melee stacking on the ass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All the way on the ass. On the ass or in
Make
the
sure you
ass?
stack tight, and we're
Who's back
always
there?
running the fire towards the
Ass
tank.
adjacent.
We're doing the mage thing again, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you take first. Glad can take second.
You probably want to be like max melee range so you can dodge easier. So probably not in the ass. Unless you're into that. Kinda into that.
Oh
Does
yeah.
sound kind of
Who-
exciting.
Who isn't? My God.
Anybody got any questions before we actually pull this? I'm pretty sure most people were here yesterday or 2 days ago now.
Are the mages cheesing it again?
Orange.
I take it if melee gets targeted by breath, you run away from whatever range is at the time.
Honestly, I think you can run either way. I think a melee ran it toward range one time and it ran out before it hit ranged. But
Yeah.
range, just be aware where the breath is always.
Right on.
Just like a
And
couple
just-
days ago, let you down, want to misdirect me for, or sorry, good, want to misdirect me first on the pull, then Mercs after you see his fall and let you down, so that way you guys could help me get threat right off the bat while he's running over.
And
Yep.
just make sure you're watching your feet and moving in phase, air phase.
Yeah, biggest thing from last time, from Tuesday, is if you get breath, you need to move right away so everyone knows which way you're going and they can dodge accordingly. Stop whatever you're doing, stop your cast, and just start moving.
Normally we just let him run over to us since the 3 seconds isn't going to make that much of a difference. Dark.
Fair enough.
If you want, I could run up there, but
No, I don't care. I just don't want to lay into it if you're not attacking it yet.
yeah, just give us a split second, like he's saying, just because he will have to run to me, and all we got is misdirects at that point. Looks like everybody's ready though. I'm going to throw a full 10. Sorry, go ahead and lost. I'm going to keep him here.
Can't reach melee.
We can scoot up a little bit. Stack just slightly in front of the square. Air phase spread out.
Don't get hit by these rings.
Kill this ad.
Add.
Alright, it's on me now.
Don't take fire by purple.
The ad back up.
Yeah, move to purple.
Man, sounds high because that.
There's that budget.
there's a lot dead.
Oh yeah.
Parasite just destroyed me. I don't know what killed other people. So did we use extra shields there? Because we only have 3 left.
We did not. I will not be using extra shields unless for some reason like a ton of people have high sound.
Yeah, you need to learn the mechanics.
Yeah, I'm not saving a couple people because they're failing mechanics. Because we pretty much need all of these, I think.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I think in
if we
10
start
mans, I would
dying-
only allow for 1, and even then, I'd rather people die so they learn.
I think people are really struggling with the air phase and dodging these.
Yeah, you just gotta focus on running the whole time. Just move into the next clear area.
They seem to go out a lot faster than 25.
There's just more people. So there's going to be more.
You
just gotta spread out
you
more.
gotta keep moving and try not to run with anybody or over anybody, because then you'll get extra ones on top of you.
Yeah, it's honestly very easy to dodge if you're paying attention to your surroundings. Even if someone's near you, you just need to move to where there wasn't a ring on the ground. Because they all go out at the same time. They're not like staggered.
Yeah, if you get an obnoxious fiend on you during that phase, please don't just stand in the middle of the fire too. It took me forever to even get to it because there's just in a large circle of fire.
I got it going into air phase, and it was. I think I got a bubble, and it left me briefly, and then it came back.
And we can use this whole half of the room, even back to where the dragon is right now. Like during that air phase, we can spread out. The biggest thing is do not put fire near diamond, and do not put fire where the tank is going to stand. Anywhere else you can spread out to.
Make sure you get Mel with buffs if you didn't get them coming in here. Hey, Z, you here?
He is
Okay,
here.
looks like everybody's good then. I'm gonna do a pull 10. Go ahead and lust.
Stack up tight.
That's coming.
Spread out.
Watch your feet.
Move to diamond.
Stack up tight.
Do we want to use a battle res on the healer down?
We got to make sure we're stacking up tighter faster. You can't stay out for long. Spread out.
All right. Magic, I hit the gong, right?
Yeah. Quickly. And wait for you to get the text above your head to mirror him.
Kill this fiend.
Perfect.
I did it.
Oh, that could not do fire.
Move to square.
I'm down.
Oh, a lot of people have high sound. I think the air phase got a lot of people.
I mean, we have people just getting hit by the rings during ground phase.
A lot of sonar pulse, then devastation. Ticks of sonic breath. Yeah, I see people with double ticks of sonic breath. I believe that's 30 sound per tick.
It is. 14%. We just got to get it a little cleaner. It's a lot of movement
Also, I
in this
believe
fight.
modulation does more damage the more sound you have.
Yeah, that's right. That's why you can't get hit
does.
by any of the mechanics.
Yeah, because we have people getting hit for like 130k on modulation.
Yeah, they're getting hit by rings or the air phase rings, and then getting hit by modulation. It basically one-shots them.
I mean, this is a DPS race in the sense that we only have so many shields, but it's really just more of not getting hit by unnecessary damage.
Yeah, so if you never get hit by anything and you only have to hit one shield per ground phase, one shield per air phase, it's pretty easy going. Like you don't need to rush on DPS.
Yeah, if everyone's alive, where we currently were, boss would be about dead. But people are just not dodging mechanics.
Yeah, we got this. We have half this room we can use. We just don't want to. Don't go past the halfway point. But we could. People can be spread out pretty far out here. As long as you're not leaving fire where Age is going to be, which is over here.
Which happened every time. But yeah,
Or
shit
you're
happens.
not dropping fire on purple.
I mean, you could even drop fire like behind purple towards the where the dragon is now. Just can't be next to it where we need to dodge. Anywhere we're moving when we're on purple side, do not put fire there. But yeah, I mean, it seems like people are pretty spread. I haven't had an issue dodging the rings at all. And seems okay. Just need to move away from them. If people aren't spreading, you know, just try to spread away from them. I think if you get hit by one, it's not the end of the world either. But I think people are getting hit by multiple.
I mean, everybody gets the idea when we're in air phase, you have to strafe instantly when that ring gets on you. You can't be backpedaling. You just got to go directly out of it instantly when it gets on you. No casting, nothing. You just got to move.
Yeah, just in case people don't fully understand the mechanic, in air phase, when the ring shows on the ground, that's where the damage is going to happen. So it's going to show on top of you. You need to move, and then like a second or two later, damage is going to happen there. And if you're there, you're going to get sound as well. So it's not like it's going to show on top of you, but you're not taking that damage. You need to move because the boss is going to shoot something there like 2 seconds later.
Okay, I'm going to throw another ready check unless anybody's got any questions.
Just make sure we're stacking tight because that keeps the rings easier to dodge.
Yeah, I did notice someone like stayed out to do a cast and then rings went off and a ring was where they were casting. Once you dodge out, you need to dodge back in as fast as you can.
So I had to stay out at one point because I had to heal Age. And he was red barred, so I could not run back in at that moment.
Okay.
So
That's
you
probably
might,
the only case where that is okay.
yeah, I mean, other than that, I was running back in, but I had to finish my hail on him.
Cheesy guy, you there?
I was asking for might.
You're real quiet again.
Someone heard me.
All right, looks like everybody's ready. I'm going to do a pull 10.
This game was supposed to start at 7:20.
It still hasn't started.
7:42.
God damn, what game?
KC and Baltimore.
Okay.
Dust.
I got Lamar Jackson going on a bunch of leagues.
Feel like that's a good choice. All right, and back to a tight step. And back to
Add on.
all right, on square.
Spread out.
I would not recommend standing near me.
Move to diamond.
Diamond's a little bit fiery. Oh, not good. Can we get age up?
Stack tight.
That is not good.
Nope.
May have spun around.
Spread out.
Impact.
There's a ad.
Go to square.
I think we have one more for Syrian Flame and then we're out of shield.
Yeah, we should kill it here unless something goes horrifically wrong. I think the only thing that can wipe us here is a bad breath, so just be ready for breath.
And just keep stacking tight.
Add on.
Range, make sure to kill that ad. There you go.
Dead.
Do we have any mana cooldowns?
Be able to split these.
All right, I got some now.
Spread out. Good job.
Oh, you almost died from that class.
More double loot.
Dude, what's this? Is that like supposed to happen?
Bell?
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Okay.
Well, we got a good trinket.
Ring fail leaderboard, huh?
Oh yeah, that's a Poji special.
All right, I'm not on the top. That's good.
You haven't? I do, yeah. So looks like Age is happy, and I'm guessing that's an okay off piece for a plate DPS, but I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I'll do loot while you guys are killing trash. Battle plate of the ancient kings ×2.
Were we supposed to have those SRs in by tonight?
No,
Oh,
that's
that's
next
for
week.
next week.
No, that's next week. Yeah.
Don't worry, Forgy. I had the same thought earlier, even though I already knew the answer.
I was like, oh.
I was just
I
got
didn't
done
do
taking a hit, and I was like, wait, SR. Oh no, that's next week. We're good. Congrats, Chad. Congrats, Sage.
Those are good pieces for both of you boys.
Yeah, they're fucking juicy.
Bell of enraging resonance.
I wish we would have doubled up on the bell,
Ads
not the
pulled.
leather piece.
Make sure nobody's missing loot since we pulled.
I'll run it again because there's only 2 rolls on that.
There's got to be more than 2 on that. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, there should be more than 2.
Yeah, you might want to hold off. That kind of happened out of the blue.
Yeah, I mean that's a BIS trinket for most classes.
That is #1 BIS for all warlocks. That is #1 for Arcane Frost and 3 for Fire.
Why am I tanking this ahead?
Because you're a tank at heart. Okay, Hell's got threat of something too.
Yeah, I beaconed Hella and have just left it there.
Hella's just been getting hit like almost this entire time.
Yeah, I was tanking that side mongrel. I think it was weak to Frost, maybe. It's probably why. Yeah.
Alright, Bell of Enraging Resonance up again for all of you casters.
You could be the belle of the ball.
I mean, I know some people already have it from the 10-man, but there, yeah, let's see, there's we got at least 3, 4 rolls now.
I know me and Clat already have it.
Yurik, I'm sorry I cannot count your second roll.
This thing
Helm of the Blind Seer.
is this thing chargeable while it's on the ground?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Your first roll
Try it.
was what was in the system, Yurik.
Yeah, your guys' rolls were already in there, yours and Z's. It just was for the rest of the casters who missed that roll.
Hey, I realize I have that. That's my plan for rolling on that.
You have the heroic version?
That's a good point.
He just freaking
You do not.
No, I do not. Sorry.
moved into the air.
I got nervous. My
He
bad.
is chargeable.
He should have had a +1, huh?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Let me look at the thing again.
Yeah, he.
Fuck it.
I believe so.
Roll.
Yes.
Roll again, everybody. The numbers disappeared.
You could be the belle of the ball.
Oh, see, now his +1 popped up. Oh, because I just gave him the +1 from before, so now we're on track. All right, there we go.
Guy, you know who wasn't showing up in my YouTube feed forever, but now is back?
Who?
Dom.
Dom Mazeretti?
Iron Star Amulet. Tanky.
He wasn't there forever, and now he's back. Dude's fucking hilarious.
We do have 2 of these, by the way.
What's Doge?
It's a Bitcoin.
Has everyone done this one on Heroic?
I would say probably not.
No,
I did.
not
I'm one of
myself.
the newbies, and I did it.
Are we doing it on Heroic?
I
Yes.
mean, it's
Okay.
actually one of the easier ones. I feel.
It
You
is.
just
It's
gotta
just
drag it out.
It's a very long fight.
Yeah, this is like a
Can
9-minute
melee
fight.
get frozen in blue phase?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they can.
Hold on a second. Fucking hell. Did we only have one of those? Yeah, one of them was mine. I'm sorry. It's gonna go to Vodka Man.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll explain the Heroic version a little bit. So the boss has a new phase, Gray Phase, which he'll start out with, and then once he cycles through all the other phases, he'll do it again. During the phase, he's going to spawn a bunch of slimes, which one of the tanks will pick up and kite around the room. At the same time, you're going to have pools of slime spawning underneath you. You need to move out of them right away. Foji should yell at you and tell you to move. But yeah, these ads are going to be kited around. We need to AoE them down. Melee on them too. DPS on this boss really doesn't matter. The whole point of the Heroic is to kill all the ads before we push him. So it's going to be a very long fight. Probably going to have to stop DPS on boss at some point. Other than that, the fight's pretty much the same besides the Gray phase. Just need to be on top of all the phases. Blue, we need to spread. You can get just one shot by I forget what it's called.
Thank God we have more access to more B-reses than 25.
True.
So you can kind of negate the bad RNG with
Flash
that.
freeze. So if healers see someone get flash freeze, they should try to heal them as fast as they can. It's bugged, so they might just die anyways. But no one should be hitting anyone that has flash freeze on them. That's another thing. It will be targetable. Do not hit it. They should just be broken out automatically by the bug. And then, yeah, red phase, stack up.
And we just pray as healers we can save them and it doesn't kill them.
The biggest thing is we're going to be releasing ads throughout the fight. I'll call for it. So whoever's tank needs to interrupt until I tell them to release ads. I don't know who's main tanking this, but
I assume it's going to be me, right?
okay. Yeah, so
it should be in 25. Yeah.
he can release ads before Gray Phase. That needs to be interrupted. He usually doesn't. But after Gray Phase, we'll release like one set. Once we kill that set, we'll release 2 sets. We'll go into Green Phase, kill those, and it kind of repeats that cycle.
A big thing about the ads is those ads do not AoE. I'm seeing you're gonna mark.
Yeah, I will mark an ad.
I got you good. You want me to kick the first one, let the next three go for the phase, and then the next time around, same thing. Kick the first one, let the next three go.
Yeah, I'll call for it. You can just kick till I tell you to release them.
So for Gray Phase, we won't get any. The first color after Gray Phase, we want to kill 3.
You can't get that before Gray Phase. We've seen him cast it before. So just kick until I tell you to release, and then you'll release them.
Yeah.
And then as far as main tanking goes, it's the exact same for me. Right?
Oh, there's a new thing where he puts a healing debuff on you and hits you with like a ton of damage. I think the healers just have to top it up.
In Gray, it's 8 seconds. They can't heal me, and then they have 3 seconds.
Yeah, you might have to use cooldowns. I don't know how that works.
You will in 25 probably. But so what I do is I just hold on to AMS for if I'm in an oh shit moment because it removes the debuff and stops your incoming damage. So since it removes the debuff, it means you can say, hey, I'm AMSing, give me heals.
We can use pain stuff for it too, probably. You can call for cooldowns. I think we have Anne also use her bubble as well. So if you need cooldowns, you can always call for them. Anne will be over there. We can just have Anne interrupt, or I guess we'll have a ton of melee. They just need to interrupt. I don't know what it's called, but the other thing the boss does, Arcane Storm.
Yeah.
Unless you're tank, you should not be interrupting the add ability. Just leave that to the tank. Remedy, we have people handling that. Mages can dispel that. And then other than that, it's pretty much the same. When we push him, the biggest thing is going to be dodging the I forget what they call it, absolute zero. It's like this ball that spawns under you. I think it just will one-shot you, so you have to move. And then there's also Acid Nova that goes out, which is just big heals. So.
Is he gonna push out more arcane storms in 25-man or like the same amount?
It could be more.
And just to make sure you guys do it the same way we do, you basically tank him where he's standing, but a little closer to the cauldron. And then in the last phase, when we have the ads getting kited, the kiter goes back by the cauldron, and I stay towards the front of the room at that point.
Shadow kind of pulls him back in the second phase. I don't.
For a gray phase, Mel, yeah, everyone's. So the DPS are going to be chasing the ads, killing them. And it's just kind of run around, dodging puddles, chaos for gray phase.
Yeah, gray is loose spread because you're going to have pools spawned underneath you. So melee can chase the ads around, but
don't stand in the black puddles.
Yeah, they actually pick really fucking hard.
Yeah, don't finish your cast, just move.
Worse.
So positioning in the burn phase, where do you guys want me to go?
I don't know if it really matters, to be honest. Maybe just where he is right now. Usually we have him there, and then we pull him over here for green towards the door.
It does matter, because if you get hit by that magma blast that he does, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you do it as long as we know.
We tank
Yeah,
him
as long as we
here.
know.
Like, I basically move him like this around this corner. And then the person who's kiting goes back where I'm pinging now.
I think
that would be fine.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
We
We usually do the opposite.
but,
Yeah, we do opposite, but I don't think it
fine doing
matters.
it the opposite way. I'd rather do it the way you guys are comfortable with, because there's, 4 of us. And
I think Shattuck usually goes back here with the boss, and then
I'll go back that way.
the ad tank goes where you were kind of standing over here.
Oh, you're
Okay,
talking for
I'll go
phase
back.
2.
Yeah, I'll go back over in the back left then. Where you guys
Green phase, we pull him up here to the stairs and then stack all the ads.
And the ad tank pulls.
Or off to the side. Sorry,
away.
ads need to be off to the side.
Yeah.
Well, in green phase, he gets knocked over here, so he ends up.
Oh, he
right
does
here
over
anyway.
here. Yeah, ad tank needs to pull the ads away from the boss during green phase. One issue we ran into is they will buff the boss.
No, for
destroy
the first
Shattuck.
15 seconds, they all have their buffs are removed and they get the green debuff like everybody else in the raid.
Yeah, but we had one time where they were still buffed and like buffed the boss. And it just
we all
one-shot our
got
tank.
knocked back. The ads landed by the boss, and the tank
Oh,
got
before the
destroyed
debuff
before
went
the
off?
buff dropped.
Yeah.
So we started dragging the ads away from where the boss was going to be prior to the green phase, just to be safe.
Yeah, you just have your 6 ads that you should have right before green on either side, and then as soon as the boss starts attacking, you just run back in. Everybody AoEs the shit out of them. They die within like 5-10 seconds.
Correct. Yeah, it's gonna be very long. We usually stop DPS at like 35%. Just because
Tank damage to stay alive.
But if we need to, we can always leave Remedy up for a little bit. But I'll call for stopping DPS. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a really long fight. Or a lot of ad killing and ad management. So yeah, we can loose spread around the room without pulling the boss for now. For the first phase. And then for kiting the slimes, if you haven't done it before, whoever's gonna be ad tank, you kind of just want to pull into the edge of the room and kind of go around the edge. Is the best way.
All right. Nobody else has any questions, right? Speak now, forever hold your peace, and look like a fool when you don't do the right thing.
No, let's do it.
Okay, everybody's ready. I'm going to do a pull time. Just so you know, before he goes into that first cauldron the first time, I'm just going to keep him directly where he's at.
Oh wow.
Slime's coming out soon. So all DPS should be on these slimes now. Even melee, except for Anne.
No, he doesn't cast during the gray phase.
Oh, okay, nice.
I am dead.
I got blasted by the shadow thing. No, yeah, no, it's whatever way the boss is facing.
Yeah, that was my bad in the beginning. I didn't realize he was doing that.
I was sitting there healing, and then it was just like, oh, you're dead.
You guys can heal me.
Yeah, so for healers, you could see that countdown on Aegis bar. He'll be healable in 2 seconds. And then there's a 3-second phase where you could heal him. That's how that timer works. And then it's 8 seconds where you can't heal him again.
Spread out. It's probably going to be a wipe, but
Yeah, we lost a bunch of DPS already. I think it might be better to single target the slimes too, because I think they take a slight damage reduction in general.
I definitely do not. Nope. You definitely want to AoE them if you have AoE.
Maybe it was only... Oh, that happened the one time we got ads in gray phase, didn't it?
Yeah, that's very bad. You don't want that.
Yeah. Well, the first time we pulled, we learned you could get ads in gray phase, so we had ads and slimes, and it was not good.
Yeah, in my 10-man group, we have survived it before, but it's not good.
It just drastically slows down how quickly you actually clear the slimes out.
Yes.
All the hunters, make sure you're trying to like MD multi-shot to the ad tank when they spawn. I think our main issue there was just the tank picking them all up.
Yeah, it's actually not the easiest for threat. As a DK, I'm forced to do a lot of weird blood boils, which doesn't feel good.
And I guess rogues tricks as well.
Nah, this fight is just 100% ad management, though. Healing through that poison at the end is rough, but
I don't think I awarded the Helm of Blind Seer. Who?
you had two of
again.
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this again real quick. For you, Druids.
Well, there was two of them, so
Yeah, I think only one of them rolled on it though.
Pretty sure Cock has that.
and Porgy's off spec.
All right.
Pretty sure we had to DE that thing a million times.
Yeah, a lot of time.
You know, we disenchanted a lot of druid gear too, but that's because we didn't have a druid.
And what's a druid?
Except the 1 week we had Indy. We had a druid that week. And make sure the buffs are out.
Nice food buff, Ann.
Oh, whoops.
Well.
Yeah, AoE the slimes. Just Gray Phase is all about just bursting down the slimes and not standing in the puddles.
I tried to AoE, but then like 4 of them immediately turned and whooped my ass.
Yeah, it was.
We'll work on
Yeah, we'll get that cleaner.
Okay, everybody's ready. I'm gonna do a pull 10. Just like Super said or whoever it was, you can spread out a little bit now without pulling the boss.
And I'm gonna not step in something that kills me this time.
Slime's coming out.
They're really split up.
Next phase soon. Finish these ads off. Red stack up near boss.
Check.
Watch over this slime. Release this next set of ads. Ads coming out. Interrupt until I call for it. Single target the ads. I've marked one with a skull. Spread out. At least 6 yards. Melee, be careful if you're killing these ads. Do not be stacked. Release one more set after this. Ads coming out. Interrupt until I call for more.
Did our timing get messed up on ads?
They're just kind of all over the place, right? So it's hard for us to burst them down. So we just got another set. Make sure you interrupt that until I call for more. It's probably a wipe. We're going into slimes.
Okay, burst them down quick. Burst them down quick.
This is definitely a single target on Skull, just so you know.
Definitely single target.
Times are out. They
Do the ads even hit that hard? I feel like our biggest issue right now is we're moving the ads when we don't need to, and then we're struggling to pick them up. I feel like when you have does 3 hit hard?
No.
Yeah. So when we get the ads, you don't need to kite them if it's 3 aberrations. You can just stand in one spot, tank them.
Honestly, when it's the 6 before green phase, I also don't really kite them. I just use some CDs.
I was gonna say I feel like we don't usually kite them. We just kind of move them
You
off
only
to the
kite
side.
when you're doing the Zerg strat and you're releasing all of them. Then you have to. Those Vile Swills also don't need to be kited. The only reason you're moving is to not stand in black pools.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you just don't kite ads ever if you can avoid it.
Yeah, because the quicker everyone can kill them, because ideally, for our first color after a gray phase, we kill 3 ads, and then we get 6 because we go into green phase and we can kill them, and then if we kill them quick enough, we can kill an extra 3 to end green phase. But even without doing that, you only have 9 ads left, so you just do that cycle one more time. It just makes it a really long fight.
Yeah, I think we're just losing a lot of DPS uptime because the ads are just moving around so much.
Who is the designated aberration kicker?
Me.
Hey,
Oh wait,
on it?
Age. Age is doing aberrations. I'm doing
Yeah, me.
the Arcane Storm.
I missed
Yeah,
the one 'cause I was trying to move the boss, and it was just a range thing on bad timing.
Yeah, and like Guido said in chat, ads are our main priority. When those are up, you do not hit the boss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so Vile Swills are everybody. Melee can't really do a lot on the ants. Depends on which phase it is, but if you don't have people stacking in red phase, you're just gonna have people dying because you're not spreading your breath enough. And if you have melee during blue phase, I mean, you can maybe put a couple out there.
Well, what we do usually is have the ads straight out from the boss. At least I think this works. And then the melee can run out because they'll still soak the breath because they'll be in the line of it.
Yeah.
Kinda can.
So the ad with the skull, we're single targeting the skull.
Correct.
Yes. So the way those ads work, the more of them are up, the more of the buff they have, and they take less damage. So just single target burning one, the quicker the first one dies, the more damage the second one takes, and the quicker it dies. And then it's just better.
But once
Yeah.
skull disappears, I mean, we're still hitting those ads single targeting, or we're just going back to the ball.
Yeah, I tried to swap the skull, but once we kill skull, just go to the next lowest health aberration.
Okay.
If there's ads up, it's never priority on boss.
Okay. Once the ads are totally gone, then we start hitting boss.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so that blast, the fire stacking mechanic, is a 70-degree cone from the boss. So if the ads are just out here, the melee can run out and DPS them. Blue phase is kind of hard because you can't really have them close to each other. But they definitely can DPS the ads during red phase.
Copy this.
Are you supposed to AoE the ads during green whenever they lose the buff?
Yes, sorry. Green phase, the ads will lose the buff that makes them like stronger when they're stacked up. So it's AoE during green phase.
That's what we should do. I was just checking, make sure it wasn't different in 25.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like we were really the ads are all over the place though.
Yeah, we really need to work on getting those stacked up.
Yep. So just basically, Vodka Man, just hold 3 of them in one spot and only move if you actually have to move. Like Vile Swills when there's dark pools, or like if you have 3 up, but then the next 3 come out, so you have to run to pick up the next 3. That's fine. But otherwise, you just want to like tank him in one spot. Don't move.
Sweet.
It is the easier way to do it anyway. So. But yeah, 3 just won't kill you. The kiting strat that we did ages ago was trying to do the Zerg strat that we couldn't make, so you just don't kite.
Yeah, that Zerg strat's rough.
Unless they're like, oh shit, I fucked up and now you have 9 ads, then you might need to ask for like a hunter trap and kite.
Mercs, you can ice trap the swills if you want. I do it sometimes just so my explosive trap hits them for longer. But the aberrations, unless we have like too many aberrations up and the tank needs help, you don't really need to frost trap them.
How many swills come out in the beginning? Are there 3 also?
No,
It's
a lot.
It's more than 3. It's a lot.
What I do is once like 3 of them pop up, I drop a D&D, so that'd probably be a good time for you to drop your consecration. And then as soon as they're all up, hammer them. It's the initial aggro that sucks, dude.
Yeah, DPS just wait till they're all up and give the tank a sec, just so it's easier.
Yeah, especially when range spread out in different corners of the room are picking up different ones, and then all of a sudden they run all over. Not ideal.
So just give the tank a second or two after they have all spawned, because they spawn in like a stagger. So once they're all up, give the tank like 2 seconds, and then you can start AoEing them.
I got a question. If we're moving as like a group during the dark phase, like we all start over here, and as this section gets filled in, we all just move here, and as this gets moved in, we all move to the middle. You know what I mean? Or is it going to just cover the whole floor? Does it spawn under people?
It spawns under people, I believe.
So if we're
Yeah, it spawns
controlling
under
where it
people 'cause
goes,
I have to dodge by myself, and I just get 1 or 2 puddles that I'm basically dancing back and forth.
if we don't do something like that this attempt, we're just going to run around like the last one again.
That's what we do usually. I mean, you move when there's slime. It's not a huge deal.
All right, let's get a pull in. So
Thing about that one is everyone is always moving, so I feel like you actually have more downtime.
Me and Hella and Stone Torch need food.
Well.
Mel, you here? Fucking Crandre. So you're good for one more, Mel, real quick, and then we'll take our break, and you can see if you can figure out the kid. All right. I'm gonna do a pull 10 then. Actually, I'm gonna do a ready check one more time. Make sure no one went AFK. It should take 2 seconds to come back. Just click ready. Okay, everybody's ready. Pull
Everybody.
10.
Yep.
Let all these slimes spawn. Let the tank pick them up, and then we can start DPSing. Okay, we can kill these.
Fuck. Yeah, it's not the taunable bastard.
Yeah, I don't think he can be taunted during blackface.
Well, maybe it's just blackface, but yeah, I definitely can't right now. I guess I can find out now.
You can outside of this phase, I'm pretty sure.
All right, we'll res and take our break.
I'm off to work. Good luck, y'all.
You see that? He removed himself from group when he left. Amazing. Someone mind tossing me a summon real quick?
Is that summon portal on your rechargeable shards now?
No, thankfully. Even I mean, you'd have an ability to get him back anyways.
Didn't do a ready check, so he's back.
Did we learn the fate of Mel?
Not yet that I'm aware of. I got to imagine if he said he has to go, it was probably something bad that might not see it.
Then I might have to go. I mean, if you have to go, you just get up and leave.
I think he just said he needed to put
True.
the baby down because mom couldn't get her down.
No. Oh, hopefully that's the case. Looking for the guy down at the well. Duran, Emke, Woken, RX, and Mel, if Mel happens to ever come back.
I should be
This-
coming now. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Nope.
Nope. Can't hear nothing.
All right, I'm gonna throw a check one more time, see if everybody got back. Well, we got everybody back except Mel, it looks like. So, question is, do we feel like we can do heroic short 2 DPS and a healer, or do we have to use 1 more DPS as a healer, so short 3 DPS?
Yeah, I think we're down another healer on top of it. Heroic's gonna be kind of rough. This is definitely one where you want all your DPS.
Yeah, I mean, we got the tries in that we could this week.
Yeah, for our first week back as 25, actually, we got quite a few kills. Yeah.
All right, swapping to normal.
Two tens on a rook. That's good.
Does he still
All right,
get
I'm gonna make sure
kicked?
nobody fell asleep, so I'm gonna throw a ready check and then we'll rock it on normal. Just blitz everything down on that first green face, right?
We've always done the longer route on it, and usually I'm taking the boss on that, so I cannot kite them very well, which is why I don't do that.
Okay, that makes sense too.
And but that way we just did was much easier, just grabbing them there and holding them and just moving them out of stuff. I can do that.
So should we just continue to kick like we were? Is that a feasible option? Because at some point they all come out, right? So we just have to make it 2 full rounds. That would be kind of a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hunters at this point, since he's going to be kiting, you could be throwing down traps on him, and that would definitely help a ton. Okay, everybody was ready though. I'm gonna throw a pull 10.
So
Let's
which
just try
way
kiting
are we
him.
going? We're try kiting them.
Yeah, let's try kiting him, and may just be ready to help out too, or actually for Loco, be ready to help him out too if you need. But just the traps with the Hunters should be good. But healers, be aware, he probably will take some pretty good damage at times. Chunky.
Feast is down, everyone. Does he still do Arcane Storm in normal or no?
Yeah, he does. Then we'll just lessen the first green phase, blow up all the ads, then get on boss and just nuke the boss. Okay, I'm gonna throw a pull 10.
I've
Back
got a
up.
couple on me. I'm trying to drag them over.
Spread back out.
Kill the ads. Go ahead and lost. Phase 2, give everything you got. Sure you're watching your feet.
Get the ads away from the boss.
Big heal.
It's normal. This doesn't hurt nearly as bad.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Also, we're 3 healing, so.
Oh, sorry. I defaulted to my normal thing and went to the corner I'm used to.
I said it's fine. It ain't no big deal as long as we know. We kind of just guessed.
Alright, since we're doing normals, I'll wait until after we kill Neff to do the loot.
So how do you guys do Neff?
Just hope and pray.
That's probably not a good strategy.
No, we typically just bring Neff down to like 74% before killing an Ixia. Drag an Ixia to the one side, Neff gets dragged to the left side. Try to get ads by that pillar right in front of where we are on the ledge.
Oh, so you guys use the pillar closest to us, and then phase 3, do you keep them in the middle?
Yep. And then we just put the ads behind us, and then we stand in between the ads and the boss, and then just rotate around.
So phase 1, you still tank Onyxia out to the side, DPS them down, switch over to Neff, take Neff down a little to what percent you said?
Usually like around 70, mid 70s.
So do you just have the ads taken care of by DPS then?
Typically.
Yes, during that time, they usually try to stack them all up in one pile, and then after the lob, I come down and I grab them and pull them off to the side while you guys are on the bus.
Typically with our hunters and mages, we just kind of keep them by the pillar, and then once they're all grouped up, throw down the mage freeze. The bigger thing is the platform assignments.
Shouldn't be too bad
So I
since we have
assume,
many healers.
Faka, are you the one who normally does Oni? Or do you do Neff?
I'm on
in
Neff
phase
on
1?
the first phase.
Okay, so I'll grab Oni, drag her out to the right, and then face her towards the back, correct?
I'm not sure where they face them. I usually grab Neff, bring him over to the left, and bring him face them this direction.
Yeah,
Just
and
as long
then,
as they're split up far enough that they're not too close.
Yeah, just to make sure I turn, not the DPS, right, for electrocute.
Yes. For an Ixia, you turn an Ixia for that. Yeah, good for our 10-man. Good usually handled the ads. For 25, I imagine there's a lot more ads. So we might need several people.
So in phase 3, just to make sure I do it the way you guys do, when I come down, you guys want me kind of out to this side?
Yeah, so like if the ads are dead right in front of the pillar, we'd be, well.
Oh, motherfucker. I am sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, that's it's gonna kill us all. Don't
Yeah.
bother running. Just wait. All right, so I'm just gonna jump down. But so where I am is where we want the ads, kind of roughly right here. And then so we'd be stacked here, and then you'd have the boss facing this way, and then we would just work around as the fire.
Wait, so you guys actually want me over to the left?
If depending on where the ads are, yeah.
And then that means we're gonna spin counterclockwise.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so I'm just gonna keep leading the person with the breath.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the raid is just moving around, staying on the boss's side as we have to move based on the fire and the ads.
AI. How's that
Does
not
anybody
there?
happen to be taking care of us splitting up pillars?
Go by groups. Put a healer in each group. And then
I mean, we got 3 healers, so 1 will be on each. Then we just need to make sure we have a kick on each. And then just really got to spread the DPS out. And we could have 4 healers. He's back.
I don't think Mel's coming back.
Oh, that was me.
I know. Well, I didn't know, but
I figured it'd be easier without a dead bar.
It looks like someone did split up the groups already. So
Yeah,
is
I
it
tried splitting them up 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll just put healers and then group 4 where we need them.
Yep. So group 1 go diamond, group 2 go triangle, group 3 go square, and then solve you'll go diamond, loco you go triangle, Farticus you go square.
If you're doing that, group 2 needs 2 more people in general. Group 2 only has 3 people in it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. 2 tanks are in there.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay.
Here, I just swapped me out. So group 1 go diamond, 2 triangle, 3 square. Group 4 I just assigned you. Why don't high guard you go diamond, stone you go triangle, and then the other 2 can go square.
I think that is not Z. Someone whispered me saying he's almost home. They logged him back in so he wouldn't lose his buffs.
What?
He would lose his buffs.
That's
It's
the
not
opposite.
Z.
Call him an idiot. Like, you idiot.
It's probably one of his kids.
Log him out.
Get the kid in here.
Get the
Okay,
headphones. The headphones
well,
are probably
we're,
blasting.
Anybody got any questions before we go?
Now let's do it.
All right, Age,
What's your second favorite color?
you go ahead and jump, Age. I'll be right behind you. You know, just like last time.
I don't know what platform I'm supposed to go to.
Triangle.
Okay.
Triangle as always.
What I assumed.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a pull 10.
Now somehow me and Sky every 10, whether it's a standard run, alt run, we're always on the same platforms.
Oh no.
We went quick.
That was a good prank.
Not normal, right, Kay?
Yes. We're gonna have to shift up to dodge that tail.
We switched to Neff.
Yes. If you're staying, I guess you don't really got a turn if you got to face that way, Age.
Add.
Pulling up Kodo.
All right, we can switch back to next.
Get to your platforms. You're gonna be getting a crackle. Guys are pretty spread out too. I'm gonna start this way.
Get on square. You're gonna have to try to be. I don't know. This fire is not going to be good because we can't be where we need to be.
I need cooldowns.
Right, yeah, go out wider, vodka, and I think we can make this work.
Turning. I keep turning.
Oh, no, there's the rest of those ads.
Yeah, me neither.
Fire cleared up here. Bring the ads right up here, vodka.
Vodka's dead?
Nope, never mind. Alright, we just gotta try to get those ads stacked better.
How many people do we have healing? Because that
well,
was ooming the shit out of me.
Well, it was 4, but Cock died phase 1, so 3.
Oh, we're 4 healing, yeah, because Kron and Z were the other 2, right?
I think Z's back now. He was just
Yeah, Z's
asking.
back.
So we can get Z back in, and we'll be up to 5. But we just gotta try to get those ads in a group so we can be in between the boss and the ads like we're supposed to be.
Something weird happened with my battle res on Cock. Because I hit him in phase 1, but I don't think it went off.
Yeah, no, it just showed his bar as green the whole time, but it never went through proper.
Oh, shit. Oh, nice.
Catch the elevator barely.
Yeah.
Not saying we should do it this way, but I know our group always lost off the rip and just burns Oni, and the off tank just grabs the ads and plops them right next to the pillars, so that way all the ads are just piled up and you don't have to worry about that. That seemed to be
For
the
25
most
men, we'll
challenging thing.
have to probably. I don't know if we need the lust to kill Onyxia though. Should die pretty quick.
Yeah, don't you want the lust in the last phase always?
I don't think it matters because, to be honest, it's just kind of like all you're dealing with really is crackle and turning. So as long as you can keep
It
turning,
helps the
stay on
healers.
fire and crackle. Yeah, I know it helps for sure, but at that point, it's just a little bit longer. Phase 3.
It's 3 crackles instead of 2 crackles. That's it. Or,
It's
yeah.
a crackle every 10%.
Oh, I thought it was 25.
No, it's
You're
10%.
right.
But yeah, we can
it's
just
actually what I kind of found is it actually puts a lot more stress on the healers to give them heroism, because every 10% is stacked so much faster in phase 3 then, where you just heal harder for a shorter period of time, but it becomes less about like conserving mana and just keeping up with the heals than it is like spam healing the whole time. But like I said, not saying we should do that, just what our group found.
I say just burn Onyxia, have the second tank group all the ads right by the pillar. You're gonna have to pick Nef up when the Nef comes down, have a cooldown ready, and we're just gonna have to heal you hard.
Yep, and I'll still turn Oni. I'll keep Oni right in the middle, and I'll still
So
turn.
look at triangle, and we can just run under the tail when it comes for the lightning.
Actually, Vodka, do you mind? Just so you know, I'm switching you and myself, so you're gonna go to Diamond instead. I'm gonna go to Triangle. Do you mind dropping them over by Diamond instead, so that way you can have them over there?
Sure.
All right, so if you're gonna drop them by Diamond, then we're gonna be standing on the inner ring in between them and the boss. So you're probably gonna have to start Nef facing triangle in phase 3.
I could do that. I was gonna have them go the same way as Oni right now, and then you guys do have the option at that point. If fire does get into your group, you could just run through the boss and have the whole other side to work with.
So from all of our polls, and I've experienced being on the opposite side of the boss always causes the fire to loop around behind you.
Okay, I could
So
turn them towards
you
green then.
always want to be
Basically.
on the same side as the ads, standing in between the ads and the boss. Otherwise, the fire just shoots right through mid. It takes away your tank space and then loops around the back of the range group.
Oh, so you're saying we can still do it on diamond? It's just like,
Yeah.
I guess what are you saying?
So if we're dropping the ads on diamond, we're gonna be standing in between the ads and where the boss is in the middle. So then, yeah, basically we'd be kind of by star.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea that I was figuring. And then I'll turn clockwise at that point, and vodka, you'll be running kind of clockwise. And worst case scenario, if you get ahead a little bit, you'll get you and your healer will get tails wiped instead of catching a breath. Okay, so lost off the start. I might have to turn him once or twice for electrocute, just so you guys know. And when Nev comes down, I'll be taking big damage, so be ready.
So if we can just run under the tail for the electric if you want, and you can just keep Nixia facing one way.
So are we saving Lust for the last phase?
Yeah, we're gonna save Lust for the last phase.
Okay. Do you want it right whenever he lands, or like a little bit into it?
Once we have things stable.
Yeah, I'll call out for it. Well, hopefully I call out for it early. If I don't, feel free to ask.
I'll just hit it if I feel like we're stable enough.
For sure.
Yes, Vodka, if you could drop those ads like right up on that pillar, the closer you get to the pillar, the better. That'll give us space to work with where we gotta be.
I don't think we'll necessarily need it for you, but it probably wouldn't hurt for a couple people to get into place a couple
Well,
seconds.
it made us fall all the way to the floor. And people didn't seem to like that.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't trying to launch us off. I was trying to just get us there quickly.
Yeah, I
Anybody
went a
got any
lot farther
questions?
than I was expecting.
Let's see how this goes.
If your Flask is low, you should probably reflash.
Yeah.
Getting pretty close.
Longer than 5-minute fight.
Okay, everybody's ready. I'm gonna go the full 10. And I will be turning Onyxia for electrocute, just to be clear.
You have to turn. Everyone needs to shift over so they're not getting hit by that breath.
Ooh, wrecked.
Yeah, we got hit by that
Didn't get
lightning
it.
even with you
Yeah.
turning.
Yeah, we got to, if we're doing that, you guys got to be a little more at like 9 o'clock instead of like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Here, I'll throw down a couple marks and explain it a little bit better. That's probably my fault.
When all the ads come down, do you want mages to Ring of Frost to group them up?
That'd be
I
up
think
to
it would help just to
vodka.
get them. Yeah, if you can do that, or just choose one side, will help me grab them all.
How many come down? Like how many ads are there?
I was trying to just count them. There look like fucking 10, 12? I don't know.
There's
Yeah,
a lot.
I was watching. Once they're like semi grouped up and you can lead them into a ring of frost, I'll drop one.
Oh shit.
Keep in mind, whoever's tanking the ads, if they're in that purple fire, it's removing anything that you're putting on them. So if you have like a dot that does good threat, it gets dropped off. Might help with gathering the threat. You gotta like get their attention and make sure that they're out of the fire before you really start.
So in phase one, ideally, I'm backing where X is, and you guys will just stay there. And I'll tank him facing the way that they are right now. And then for lightning discharge, I'll just turn them to star. The only thing you guys will get to that is there's a chance you guys will get tail whipped. If you do, it happens. Sometimes bad timing happens, but
It's better to be stunned than get hit by the lightning.
Yeah, or the breath, obviously. Yeah, and then like we said, Vodka Man will be dropping them over by the pillars. Hopefully be able to get all the ads over by the pillars, do what you guys can to help them. As we found out, there's a lot more ads. And then if we get into phase three, or I should say when we get into phase three. You guys will be in relatively that same spot, but the idea is just like Oni back in the day. You just have to be in this pocket. So as I'm turning clockwise, you guys just keep moving with me. I'll keep saying on Discord, I'll probably get annoying. I'm turning. You guys just keep turning with that pocket. And that gives Vodka Man like 260 degrees around the boss that if he has to speed up to get out of that fire to make sure that they despawn, he can. Yeah, we just had too many people up by like that claw area, and flame was hitting them. And then when I turned them, it still hit, like electrocute still hit you guys.
So we got unlucky there because there was a small group of ads that didn't get brought back up on that first pull. So the fire went through the mid on us there. And that pull, it was just, yeah, the lightning.
Yeah, they started spawning like, what is that, 8 o'clock, and around counter clock, and they were spawning right in front of me. Did pretty well, but then like the ones at 9, 10 o'clock popped and couldn't get to them.
Yeah, those ads are definitely a pain in the ass. That's definitely the only thing about this fight that's tough.
Where is range supposed to stand over we start off? Because I feel like we just spread out for like for a second.
Just
that
stick with
same
square
pocket.
for. I still got to mark on myself. Like for phase one, you can just stick with square.
Right.
It's just like we normally do at Dram Key.
Good and cockney flasks.
His hip pocket, so he doesn't have to turn him as much when electrocute comes.
Okay, everybody's ready. I'm gonna do a pull 10.
Right about here, right, Age?
Yep, perfect.
A couple ads back here with us.
dropping the ring.
Did I get him?
Yeah, my cooldowns are going down.
Yeah, we're getting
We're
shot.
hitting.
Shit.
Yeah, we got cooked there by that lightning.
We got a lot of them over there, but there's about 2 or 3 of them in the middle. I'm gonna jump across. I went to the wrong pillar.
Hit you with the Riptide to have some extra heal.
Yeah, bubble works.
You probably got Earth Shield procs too.
It's gonna be tough with those 2 ads right in the middle, so everybody's gonna have to be on their toes for fire.
Alright, back on square. I'm just gonna offset. And hopefully we get something good, decent.
We get a priest cooldown for this crackle.
Go ahead, Russ.
Hey, Kron's back.
I'm gonna aura mastery this crackle. It's out. That was terrible.
God damn it.
We should have already moved because that fire. Yeah, the fire just cut straight through through the entire group like a line.
Yeah, it's because those 2 ads. So the fire only gets thrown at the ads.
So we actually got lucky and the fire got thrown at the farther set of ads.
Yeah,
But
but
then it just
eventually,
creeped right through to us and then we couldn't shift around.
Also, vodka, don't run around physically. Just they're gonna come to the healers. Just get them there, even at the first initial pickup when we start the fight.
I don't know, I'm sure you know this, but this is how I told it to my off tank that usually off tanks with me, and he said it really helped him is when those ads are like when you have the ads in phase 3 and he launches the fire at him, make sure you're moving. Like you don't need to move until he's about to start casting that fire. Once he's about to start casting that fire, start moving.
Move
So
at
that way,
one.
by the time you've already moved, it won't hit them anymore. Then they despawn, and then eventually he'll hit them all when they're despawned, and you get them all back up.
Yeah, we'll try that.
They are naked. Sky.
Oh, let's
I mean,
spell
technically.
for Kron. Never
The
mind.
only reason why I say don't run around to pick us up, because the last ones that spawned were beating on the healers, and you were across the room grabbing the ones that were spawning across the room. You can just stand by the group and pick them up as they come to you.
Did you say we lost cock?
DC or C?
Oh.
Just disconnected out of Discord.
Could be resetting something.
Hey, Kron, you could go to triangle for phase 2. Yeah, I turned during discharge for him. Oh, really?
Yeah, we ate the whole discharge.
Oh,
It was
my bad.
it was just while Neff was landing. I think you were distracted.
Yeah, I'll make sure I stay on top of it. As you can tell, I didn't think I missed one. Oh, we trade.
Yeah. Yeah, we could easily just do that, and you just don't ever have to move for phase 1.
Won't you guys be eating the tail ashes the whole time?
No, we only step. We only step under. So we would be standing more where we were in the first pole, and then we just run under the tail. For discharge is no different than you turning.
Oh, so you're saying you guys just move as a group instead of me turning it?
Yeah, and then you just focus on the boss and be ready when Neff comes down.
We could do that if you guys feel comfortable with it. It doesn't make a difference if I turn him, right? So I could just keep him facing the way that he is now. You just run underneath the tail. It's still the same way.
Yeah, we could just stand. Yeah. Because you could just hit it and then just turn it towards triangle, and then everyone lands and just starts DPSing.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I could do that.
And then we just run under the tail whenever it's time.
Yep, so we're going to be turning 90 degrees, so everybody be ready to stack on square, which will be in a slightly different place, which is right when we fall down. To be clear, once again, everybody is going to move underneath the tail for discharge instead of me having to turn the boss for discharge.
Yeah, and I'll call it out. I'll try to watch the timer. Make sure all the buffs are good.
The cage is offline.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just DC'd. That sounds like a terrible decision. All right, so just I was Fel was saying something as I disconnected. I'm not sure what he was saying.
Oh, I don't remember anymore.
Okay, so I'll turn him to the right. We're going to have everybody else move underneath the tail, and then basically the same thing as what we were doing in phase 2 and phase 3. Try to get them dropped over by the. Well, I guess in that case, we should really be dropping the ads by square this time, if you can, Vodka.
Yeah, it's gonna be closer to the group. It's gonna be where they're grouping.
Yeah, and then he's not getting tail swiped the whole time while trying to get the ads piled up.
And then you
Okay.
would just be looking more towards diamond when we land after phase 3 versus triangle with that position.
No, he's away.
Everyone's ready.
Okay, everybody's ready. Pull 10.
Poor guy.
Alright, be near square for now. Then we'll go into the tail for the discharge. Alright, move on to the tail. And back onto the tail.
Ages down.
Ow.
Yeah, we got stunned at the worst
Yeah,
time.
we got swiped. The whole lot of us.
So, take a dip in the lava?
Yeah,
this
just
is
die in the
yeah.
lava, unfortunately.
So why are we regressing?
Just trying to meld
Well,
the strategies, I believe, is the regression. But I'm fine doing any way you guys want to. I'm totally open to anything.
Well, it doesn't help. We lost the healer there compared to the last ball.
Yeah, it doesn't help
So-
that people are just quitting, logging. Sorry, I'm new. You're melding two groups together.
Good. What? Not to put you on the spot, but what do you see? What could we do different?
I'm not sure what happened there where the boss got kind of pulled at right off the bat, but in the first literally second that we get down there, bye-bye.
Oh.
We shouldn't be pulling aggro off the tank that quick, you know. You really got to give me a split second to at least hit the guy. Yeah, I couldn't get one of my cooldowns out. I just barely didn't have time. Like literally clicked it as I died. Should definitely got that up though.
Okay.
Super said we could try 3 tanking it like we would in heroic. Have an ag tank, Bonnie taking enough.
Personally, I don't think there's any issue with this strategy right now. That's the first time we've died in phase 1. With you guys wanting to move, we could do that, but that's a little bit of a tweak, but it's not much to change anything out of phase 1. Phase 3 is always the pain in the ass phase that you just gotta be a pain, roll with the punches.
I agree. I think you turned him a little bit quick the first time we did it, like 2 times ago. So we got a little bit of the electrocute, but it wasn't bad. I mean, I think we did it much better.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to keep moving, I have no problem with that. I also have no problem turning them myself.
Well, we need to make a decision, and I'm not going to make it because it's not mine to make.
I mean, everybody else is used to just moving anyways, right? I have no problem. Like, it sounds like Phil's calling it out good. Shouldn't be a problem, right?
At this point, along the square don't die, I'm following that square.
Yeah, I'd say just keep doing that. We just got unlucky there without the cooldown. And just
Yeah, so
timing
you're
in the
saying
shot.
that you guys are going to keep moving, Phil?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
With you having to pick up Neff, it's easier if you can just stand in your spot.
Okie doke.
And it's not far for us to move either.
Well, looks like good DC'd as well. May as well just throw a ready check. We could get through this with, we could do it with 20 people if we had to.
Yeah, we just have to
Just gotta
keep
execute.
this stuff right.
Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, it looks like everybody's ready. I'm gonna do a pull 10. Remember, I'm gonna turn them to the right, and we are going to have all the range move underneath the tail, just to remind you.
All right, go on to the tip. Back under the tail.
Running out of cooldowns.
She's almost out. Toward your pillars. The ad placement looks good.
Ads are over by that square. Is that where they ended up?
Yeah.
Yep. So for phase 3, go ahead and look more towards like diamond age, and then we can be in between and have a little room to work with the first fire.
Okay. I'm gonna face, like Phil said, I'm gonna face them towards diamond.
Everyone else on square. Gonna go like right here by this first ad. If we get a bad fire, we will have to shift some right away. Yep, okay, we're gonna have to turn H. We can also step back. And just gonna have to kind of go back here some too. We're just gonna have to work with this until it clears.
I'm pulling straight back.
Ah, fire. It would pick that very one ad that was close. Just made it horrible. There was no safe space. There was fire everywhere. Honestly, 25 man a second ad tank might be a huge thing. Just to be able to get them all in control.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think that's what we're missing. Because it's a lot of ads, and it takes a little bit for one tank to get them all in control.
Fire is everywhere, like Sky's saying too. It's just insane how it's everywhere right now.
It's just one of those tweaks from compared to 10 man. One tank can easily get all the ads in 10 man, but in 25, that is.
It's not easy.
Still a pain in the ass.
No, I'm not saying it's easy, but like I said, easily, but it is one tank can do it, but it is in 25. It's definitely a 2-person job.
Doesn't look doable by a solo tank. There's like 10 of them.
So that one got really bad because only one ad got picked up by the initial fire. So, and then all the rest got picked up with the other fire, which caused all the fire to spread everywhere because there was 2 starting points.
Yeah, they got to be stacked when they die the first time.
And I mean, they were almost all stacked. There was just one that wasn't
that
stacked.
one asshole in the
really?
And that was the one the fucking fire went to. The only one not in the group.
So, and you want to go tank spec and help us out, see if we can wrangle the ads a little better.
I think
Wouldn't
it
it
would be
be
best if
Chad?
Shad did it.
Yeah, Shad,
Oh, yeah,
Shad has
Shad. My
the
bad.
main tank
Yeah.
gear for it.
You definitely don't.
I was used to.
doing this
Sorry, 2 days ago you were the third tank.
No. Why can't Ann?
And does not like tanking. She had to
Just
add
Neff.
tank on this fight.
Just Neff. Everything else was fine. It was just Neff. It's a stressful fight.
It is it is not an easy fight. Mel's afraid to heal you, Ann.
So with 2 tanks, are we still trying to make one pile of them, or I assume that's a plan, right?
Yeah, I think we really need one pile just so we can get a clean start to phase 3.
Okay.
So otherwise the fire just overruns us.
So Shattuck, the square is kind of the target area, just so you're aware. Okay, make sure we got full buffs up. I'm gonna throw a ready check.
Missing might.
Who slow fault me?
Oh, who would have done that?
Yeah, who would ever slow fall Ann?
Is it because I farted on you, Magic?
Per
All
chance.
right, get ready to run to the tail. Go ahead and go onto the tail. There you go. Oh, now we're good. Back onto the tail.
Ring of Frost.
Bounce falling.
Back onto the tail.
Odds are good.
Yep, ads are good. And to your pillar. All right, so with them right by the pillar, you could look still towards like I get in between, middle-ish maybe. You know what I mean, H?
So like kind of in between square and diamond.
Yeah, because we're gonna be
Okay,
able to be
okay.
right in between. We're gonna have a good spot in between the boss and the ads. That also looked like the ads were much better controlled with 2 ad tanks. We're gonna go like right here. Just be ready on that first fire. We might have to shift out a few steps and left.
Aren't we in the breath right now?
No, we should be out of the breath. H can take a step if we need. I think we are. All right, we're gonna shift left.
Don't get behind.
Stick with square. You can take a little more.
Bricks and MD on the off tank. Watch your feet.
Turning them a little bit more.
Drop a mana tide if we have anything else per mana.
I'm gonna back straight up. Oh, never mind. Staying here.
Yep, this is good. And let's shift over so we don't get hit by that tail.
Fire's coming. Watch your feet.
Gotta spin a little bit faster. Stay with me. Slow it on a little bit if you can at all.
Walker, you gotta move those while you're in fire.
Dude, I just started lagging. My bad.
Oh, you're all right, man.
You guys are gonna have a lot of fire to deal with here. That's
Just back up
10%.
a
Yeah, my
little bit.
screen's not even moving.
Last crackle.
Keep it together.
Vodka's gonna go down.
Use a cooldown. F is
Oh.
dead.
Oh,
F is
Chad.
dead.
Very nice work, guys.
Good push.
Way to hang in there.
I mean, having a full raid with that tank strat, that's an easy kill.
Oh yeah, for sure. No doubt.
Man, it was definitely tapped there.
Belt of absolute zero.
Well, we learned for 25 men, it's just best to add the extra tank.
Yeah, 3 tank is very clearly.
There is a
you should
good
do.
amount of more ads.
Oh, give that to Age. Sorry, I didn't win, but
Okay. Belt of arcane storms.
Yeah, it's just some of the stuff we got to figure out with going back to 25s.
Yeah,
We don't know
I
all the
know
little things about 25 men like we do 10s.
Super and I plan on spending a lot of time over the next couple days just making sure we're all on the same page with what our strategy is going to be, so that way, you know, tips pointed forward a little bit more than we were this week.
Flash freeze gauntlets.
Can we get a port toward, please?
Yeah, I'll put one up.
Sky, do you have those already?
Let loot finish first, guys.
I just simply don't need them.
Some people know they don't need any of the props.
Okay.
And then others take the portal because they saw it, and then they roll, and then they're not there.
Jar
That's
of
their fault
ancient remedies.
I wish that trinket was good.
The last jar was good. Guys, jar
Of mayonnaise? What?
from Future Side Professor.
Yeah, that one was good.
Mace
I mean,
of
it's just
acrid death.
it's a good weapon.
I think Vodka Man has that one already.
Yeah, it might
Yeah,
be
I got it.
disenchant or not. Yeah, actually, I think even people have it off spec decently.
Mantle of Nefarious. Prester's Talisman. Salvi. Ooh, and let you down. There are 2 of these.
It's like he knew.
Well, he rolled perfectly, so.
I know.
That is a good drop, at least.
Rage of Ages. Ages Rage.
That should go to
Ages.
age because of the name.
Shadow Blaze Robes. Weto. RX off spec.
That actually beats tier until you get heroic. What are you talking about? I would love to get rid of blues.
Protector Helm.
What I got wasn't that much better.
Your item levels sure boosted though. All right, I got. Oops, that was wrong. Hold on. 3 Vanquisher Helms.
What?
If anybody needs a normal. Wait. No, 2. I'm sorry, 2. It put mine up in there too, so it looked like we had 3. My bad.
I could see you getting rid of the one that you rolled on.
Nobody needs them. I will take one just so I have another DPS I'm not going to use as my tank set.
Hell yeah, 2 for 2. Let me just double check and make sure these are 2. Okay, yes.
Like if anybody else needs it, they can have it. I don't really.
It was just
got
you
2 of
and
them.
Age.
Just clarifying, we are done for the night. We're not trying to finish up throne or anything, right?
No, there'd be too much trash.
Oh no, did you? Hang on. It's trying to put mine in. Open trade again.
Make sure you sign up for next week. We will have a few things cleaned up for next week, but this week wasn't bad for our first week back at 25s.
Yeah, got a few heroic kills in. That's not too bad.
Make sure you put your
Definitely
SRs in.
get a lot more next week once we go into it all on the same page for strategy.
It's just a big adjustment too, because there is little tweaks from 10 to 25. Like we didn't account for just going with a third tank,
Shad, where'd you go?
but that was obviously just. I mean, if we would have did that earlier, we would have had a kill way quicker with all
Already got it.
more DPS.
Yeah, it's me you're trying to trade with, and you keep running away from me.
Oh.
Good night, guys.
Okay, where are you at, Age?
There's an SR
Lord,
link
I'm
for
up,
next
up,
week's
up.
sign up. It should be somewhere.
So what is SR? I'm curious.
Soft reserve. You just pick 2 items, and then if it drops, everyone who SR'd it gets to roll for it. And then anything not SR just goes to a +1 system.
I googled it. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
I swear, I thought you put the SR link out, Ann. I swear I seen it on my phone.
It's there on day 1. I haven't done day 2 yet.
Yeah, I'm on day 1. Oh, there it is. It's so
Yeah,
in the
it's below
sign up.
absence.
In the sign up, right under absence, there's a
There we go.
link you can click, and that'll bring you to the SR spot to fill it out.
Perfect, because I need exactly 2 items from Black Wind to Side.
Oh, okay. Me thinking of every other abbreviation but what it's meant to be. Okay.
Night Shad. Oh.
I know one item. I just gotta figure out the other.
So that's that link with the little burger and soda drink, right?
Yes. And I gotta go shield just because. Wait, what is another good item?
Is day 2 also going to be for Blackwing Descent, or is that going to be Bastion?
Well, I mean, it depends on how much we clear in day 1. If we do really well on day 1 and we kill everything we killed this week plus more, we could be doing some Bastion.
Just out of curiosity, did anyone have like a white dot just painted on them all throughout the raid?
Are those drugs really affecting you that bad?
Yeah. No, I'm serious though. I think I did like some kind of a new update for the I guess for whatever the Newman raid, and then all of a sudden this white dot started appearing on my character.
Like some weird weak aura thing, or what?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think you got it when you did the update. 'Cause I have it too.
Okay. Don't get me wrong, it kind of helped when everybody was together on Neff and trying to avoid the fire. I was like, okay, that's where my character's at.
I can't see shit with these 25 people.
I will say my weak ores weren't spiking like crazy tonight and causing my frame rate to drop.
Hey Phil, did you make the group smaller? Does that help?
I shrunk it a little bit, but I didn't really not a ton.
Yeah,
I did, and it helped me out.
Like, I don't know what was going on last week. They were just not agreeing at all.
Yeah, me, Tuesday was horrible. I did what you suggested, shrinking the groups, and it helped me out with some other settings too.
Alright, I'm out. Good night, guys.
Later.
Alright, there. I figured out my items.
In that case.
Night, dude.